Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brand new out of Honma. We've got the new TR20 blades, the muscle backs they have. Check out what we find on them.
Welcome back, everybody.
How we doing?
Okay, that works too. We're doing fine. How are you doing?
Great.
Like Aaron said, we have the Honma TR20B. So this is the evolution of the TR20 line, previous to, what, a few months ago? I don't even know, it's a few months ago. A month ago this one came out?
That one come out? Yeah, I'd say
recent.
a month. Yeah, it's pretty new.
They had the V.
V, the P, the X.
Yes, the X is a hollow body. The P would be a, stand for performance.
Yeah, it's just got that little cavity in it.
It's forged, but exactly. And then the V was the CB.
CB.
The B stands for
Blade.
blade. So this is the true muscle back, one solid piece. Good luck.
Yeah. Right off the bat, I like the.
Narrow.
It's not raw, but it's like flat, matte, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's not chrome.
Not super shiny.
Like busting you in the eyes.
Yeah, and it's obviously the face is what it is, but he's also talking about the toe a little bit.
Toe heel hosel.
Where the offset is on the hosel. Yeah, I agree. I don't love the real high tour chrome from Titleist, if you may.
That would be the only thing my only complaint would have been on that Wilson was that it's like.
I mean the Wilson that they're not going to see. Oh, they'll see it.
They will.
They might see it before. Ryan, put the Wilson before this one. Okay, good job, Ryan.
Yeah, that Wilson staff, the diamonds, the diamond cutter.
So I actually have played blades for most of my life. Full disclaimer, these are my clubs now. So I like them enough, I put them in the bag. So just like the Wilson staff and the other Honma clubs we've hit, and I'm going to throw the Mizuno JPX 921 Tour into that as well. There's a real fine line in forging of soft and buttery, which is a great thing, but you lose some performance when you start to do that versus something that's super, super hard. Think back to the old school like Wilson Ultra Forge from like the early 80s, late 70s.
Yeah, it's
those things are hard.
I mean, these are pretty good. They look, I mean, again, we've got a blade in our hand. You look down on it. If you ever get a muscle back club and you look down on it and it doesn't look like a classic club,
there's no point.
I don't know what the point of it is.
Yeah, and if you don't look at it, I think the other thing too for me is, I don't know what about it is when you put a blade down, a good blade down, but if it's not just slightly larger than the golf ball, it's like, it's the weirdest thing. Back in my Titleist playing days, to my Callaway days, I always tried Apex Pro. I tried AP2, which was on the forge, kind of technology driven. Remember, we have a ghost in the bay. He's turning lights on and off.
It is Halloween, getting close to Halloween.
But to me, every time I went back to a blade, whether it was the Titleist MB, on the heel,
Little toey.
the Callaway Apex MB more recently, all of a sudden my accuracy skies up through the roof. My ball striking does. Because realistically for me, I grew up on them. It forced me to.
Shout out to Mike Taylor at Artisan. He said the tool dictates the golfer. Whenever you give somebody a fat-soled club and your lead high is all crazy, it's going to make you want to try to dig down into this stuff. You get something that just sits good. You know, if you dig down into it, it's going to keep on. It's going to keep on digging.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah.
And that equals a broken wrist. Or just let go of the club. So I know our biggest thing that we always like to talk about and where we differentiate ourselves, words are hard.
There we go.
Against other reviews is we always like to kind of talk about who this is meant for. Right out of the gates, not everybody. I'm going to say less than probably 5% of the golfing population.
Yeah.
If you are not a very good ball striker, do not.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. The struggle is,
unless you just have money to burn and you want a really good training aid. Yeah, sure, have at it.
Get you one
right there. But if you don't hit down on the golf ball, and I say that in the -2+ on an iron, and you're not sure if you're gonna hit the toe, the heel, the center of the club face. This is one of those clubs that you got to hit on the screws.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, you'll you will know where you hit that golf ball.
Right. All right, let me swing one on the golf club.
Hit it in center.
Because that one was really good, so you're going to end on it. Again, I cheated. These are built for me. I went with a heavier shaft. I normally go Project X flighted like 6.5s or 7.0s. I did the S400s in this shaft, so I softened it up a little bit. Some of that is because my spin had actually dropped a little bit in this. I also am trying to shallow out and slow down. I am getting older. I'm getting fatter. I'm getting less in shape. That beer's not going to drink itself in my fridge.
I mean, it doesn't.
And I don't feel like working to drink it anymore. So I'm just gonna drink it.
A happy beer is an empty beer.
Happy beer is an empty beer. That was an awful swing because I was laughing through my backswing.
These have the same kind of stuff like we're starting to see out of more of the manufacturers, the kind of long, like a long hosel on them, kind of a long neck.
Yeah, like you said, pretty true with all of them now. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that's super noticeable, but when you
from up here, you don't really notice it, but you start looking at it and you throw it up against an older blade or something, and all of a sudden, what is that?
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, it's a clean golf club.
I'm in on that one because that was pretty.
That one was all right.
Well, and that's the thing, is you hit on the screws, nothing feels better than a nice forged blade.
Yeah.
But you got to hit it on the screws.
Yeah, but you got to find the center.
No, look, I mean, 191. Without the new Wilson stat. Oh, no, never mind. That's embargoed.
Yeah, can't talk about that.
How's it going?
Well, you hit that one good.
15 miles an hour, height 0. Hey, I got 2.3 yards of carry. Way to go, new
low spinner.
New golf ball.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan and I both are playing Honma right now.
There's a reason why.
Yeah, I mean, I was hitting Trixons before this, hit them just fine, had zero reason to change.
And before that,
something felt better.
Right, and before that for me, I was a Callaway staffer at the club level, so I played Callaways for 3 years, Titleist for 14 before that. So this is my venture away from one of the major manufacturers, which they are technically a major manufacturer. If you've done business since 57, 9?
Yeah, they're just
the
not
late 50s.
They're not one of the big boys in the U.S.
Yeah, they're on this island over in Asia somewhere. But yeah, no, it's made in Japan. I mean, to my knowledge, I believe the forging guys that came over were from Mira.
Yeah.
Or one of the guys, like the founder. I don't know if
so yeah, you've got the like that good Japanese forging that you get out of Mira and Honma.
Oh.
And Mizuno. Mizuno's got a good forging process too.
Is it from Japan?
Don't quote me. Somebody will tell me I'm absolutely wrong.
I mean, never mind. It's probably going to be me or BJ. That's just fun for me. But yeah, no, I mean, again, player's iron. It's super skinny, super skinny, super skinny.
Yeah, thin.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room for error in this, and if you do error, owie.
Yeah, you know it. But that's it's good. I like the Honmas. I like what they're doing. Their sales staff's coming out. They're starting to move. They're definitely moving a little more product, trying to make a little more of a presence in the U.S.
A shout out to how they're built. They're built more like the PXG model, where they employ master fitters in certain areas. They are still a little bit wide right now, but as they gain some traction, they shrink those areas for the guys. And they really want everybody to go through that fitting process to make sure that they get exactly what is right for them.
Yeah,
you might be dead set on this iron. They might be dead set on you not having this iron. They will still sell you the iron, but they're at least going to get as close as they possibly can to you.
Yeah.
To give you the best fighting chance you got. So 3 and belows, come on. 4s and up, good luck.
That's a pretty true statement. But cool, yeah, check it out. Find your people around there. Like I said, Honma kind of holds on to that brand exclusivity, I guess you could call it, or whatever. So like Ryan was saying, they send their fitters out to you. Over here, our guy will come in, bring the truck, bring everything they got. They're
Actual
doing,
tour band.
Yeah, they'll do their fitting days everywhere. So find one, get online, check the link below for Honma, and
reference our videos. We get a cut if you buy stuff.
Yes.
I don't know if we actually do or not.
They get some. We'll talk to them about
Worst case scenario, a little subscribe button.
So yeah, Honma, go get fit, find you a set. Thank y'all.
See ya.